Alright guys, time for another tutorial. Now first of all, I have to apologise quite profoundly because at the moment my nose is running like an absolute tap. It has been running all day. I haven't got a cold, it's just that time of year when my nose says, you know what, I'm going to cause as many problems as I can for you. Yeah. 2 antihistamines later, and yes, my nose thought, okay, fine, that's enough. I'm going to run even more. Right, yeah, alright, in this tutorial what we're going to do is mix one genre into another. Now, I have been asked to do this 6 million times actually, once. No, quite a few times. What we're going to do in this tutorial is go from a very minimalistic sort of vibe into more of an uplifting vibe. Now, a lot of people always say, I want to try and change my mix. I want to sort of take it to the next level. Now, if you like, say, for example, just play techno. Brilliant. But you know what? Quite often, it's a good idea to twist it a little bit. Let's say, I'm not really digressing here, but I'll explain. Let's say if I'm doing a mobile gig and I'm sick and tired of playing cheesy stuff, what I'll do, I'll play three they know and then one they don't. So, par example, for example, I'll play 3 tracks everyone knows, sings along to and jumps about to, and then all of a sudden, I'll bung in something they've never heard of before. And then I'll go back to stuff they know, and before you know it, they don't even know you played something they don't know. Excuse me, hold on, where is it? Here it is. Cheers. Excuse me. Needed that. Right, so, what's this all about? Well, let's say for example, you're playing your techno tracks or you're playing your house tracks or etc, and you just want to change it very slightly. A lot of things you can do here. You can play techno, mix one track in, slightly different, go back into techno, or for example, let's say you are playing a very eclectic mix. In other words, there's all kinds of everything. Again, it's down to the individual and how you make the mix sound. Now, no 2 mixes will ever be the same. I've said this before, but let's imagine you've got 100 DJs and you give 100 DJs 10 songs and you ask those 100 DJs to mix in track 2 with track 1, track 3 and track 2, track 4 into track 3 and so on. Well, guess what? I bet you virtually every single mix will be slightly different, even though they've got the same tracks, etc. That's because every single DJ is different. So when you hear someone say, oh, that was a crap mix, maybe it wasn't brilliant, but you know what? It was your mix, that's what counts. Now, what we've got here, 2 tracks, completely different genres, but guess what? It works, and it takes your mix, it will bounce it, it will just change it slightly. If you keep the continuity of the music and a nice flow where the beat's concerned, well, you know what? The crowd possibly, not definitely, possibly won't even know, oh, no, actually, they probably will know it's happened if they're just used to, say, techno. But if you're clever and cunning, what will happen is you will lift your mix very slightly. In other words, I could bung this one in for a while and then go back in sort of a minimalistic track. Or maybe I could have that one there, bring in the beginning of this one, you'll hear, leave the beginning of this one while that one's playing, and then take this one out and bung another one in. Thank you. Right. Okay. Crazy day today. Right, have a listen. You'll see what I mean? Have a listen. Put it forward a bit. This is about, it's not as minimalistic as you can get. There's not a lot going on here, is it really? If you want to know the names of the tunes, I'll bung them in the description, alright? Also as well, DJ Tutors, we've got some merchandise now. We've got t-shirts with for the ladies, lickable clink and practice and enjoy and stuff like that. So what I'll do, I will actually put a lickable, clickable link in the description that will take you to the website where you can get more information on the merchandise that you can have and stuff. Right, so that's track number 75, and this one's track number 422.5. Just kidding. This one's 423. Right, so have a listen. Oh, wrong one. Now straight away, completely different sorts of genres, but you know what? I could do loads of things. This is the beauty about it. People say, oh, you know, I've got 2 tracks and I always mix them in the same places. Well, open your mind, mess around with them. Try the B-sides, try the A and the B-side, B and the A-side. Try the C-side. It's really nice there, and I'll tell you what, you get your feet wet. Don't go to the seaside when it's cold though, because you know what? The water's very, very cold then. Go in the summer, lovely and warm, mind the crabs. Right, here we go. Oh God, calm down, okay. Right, we'll do the first mix. In this one, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this one in, but in the background a little bit. I'm gonna keep this one, bring this one in just like, nothing else, all right? So I'll wang it on a little bit. Wang, 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 wang. Right, here we go. Bloody hell. I'm going to take the bass out. Straight away, I sort of did something completely different to say what I was going to do, because I was thinking, you know, at that particular point I thought, right, again, this is where it's wonderful, because you could just open your mind and do stuff while you're thinking about it. I was thinking, get up, stand up, strut. So, get, stand, strut. Simple. Right, I don't know, let's try something different again. By the way, I believe I brought this one in at the wrong time. It was in time with counting, but maybe not with the structure of the phrases. It was in time on the count of 1, but of course, I mean, I just put the needle anywhere there and I bunged it in. But again, I'm practicing, I'm having a mess around, which is precisely what you, stop picking your nose, which is precisely what you should be doing. Kick it, no, kick it. Right, okay, so let's put it on over there. Right. Now, again, I've got effects on this. You see, that sounds better. With this track, the lower sound sounds better. I'm moving back and forwards. Of course, if you had a CD player, you could just get a cue point there, or pause it, press play, pause, and then cue again, you know, like that, and then you can have a mess around there. Of course, if you've got one of the CDJ players, 3 cue points, you know, get up, stand up, strut. In other words, get 1, stand 2, strut 3. So you can do like get, strut, stand, stand, get, strut, stand. You see? Again, what you need to do is think outside the box, because too many people go, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got to mix this one in now because I'm coming close to the break. Oh God, and if I don't mix it in close to the break, I'm going to be different, and I'm going to be very different to normal DJs, and no one's going to like me anymore. I'm going to be different. Do you know what? Be different. Right, so, put this one over here. Let's just do a normal mix. Seriously, I'm going to shoot my nose. Probably hurt them. Well, that's one of many, but believe me, we could have done 6 million things there. It's all about experimentation, someone not being like every single other DJ, and about practicing and enjoying. Yeah, practice and enjoy. Thank you.